Hey there, welcome back to Twin Oaks Farm Poultry. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. Today we're going to do a weekly wrap-up of our poultry farm and household and show you some chicken snacks that we're fixing to give the hens, and we'll check on the hens and egg production for the day. It's Melissa. Welcome back to Twin Oaks Farm Poultry. Thank you for joining us. We're so excited that you join in our operations and our rural life with us on our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Twin Oaks Farm Poultry. Please subscribe if you haven't. We are trying to grow our subscribers to that 1,000+ mark, and so it's very exciting that we are seeing the number of subscribers gradually and steadily increase. So we're willing to work at keeping that going, and we hope that you'll help us out. So we are doing a weekly wrap up, and actually I'm looking out the driveway because my husband is coming in just now. He has been hard at work pouring concrete and finishing concrete this morning. So that's one of the things going on today. It's Saturday in rural Southeast Ohio, USA, and my household is all over. I'm gonna try to catch this real quick. He's coming out the driveway here, and those two trees that he's just passing, the Twin Oaks are a real thing. Those are the Twin Oaks that Twin Oaks Farm is named for. So he's bringing in one of the farm trucks and bringing in, well, that's his daily driver, a Dodge, and a Dodge Cummins engine in it, and bringing in the equipment trailer that he uses for concrete. So he's been doing that, and it's been a rough day. It's a great job where he's working, great setup, great situation, but he's really a concrete expert, and he's been fighting trowel machines today. We had some equipment breakdown, and our middle son, he ran out there and helped him get that kind of sorted out so that he could keep the job going. But anyway, so we got that going on. Oldest son is working. He's working 7 days a week right now. He mechanics through the work week, and then he's delivery driving for a large produce farm on the weekend. So 7 days a week. So he's everywhere. So really glad to see the work ethic developing, in our young men, our sons. And then our middle one, he worked this morning. He works at the local feed mill, our favorite feed store, Beverly Feed and Equipment. So he worked this morning, and then he was home for a little bit, and I've got a follow-up story to piggyback on that here shortly that I want to share with y'all. And then our youngest son, he is at a football activity, 7-on-7. It's kind of a passing drill scrimmage situation. So he's enjoying that. He's just loving being in that season of life where he's getting to be involved in high school athletics and hang out with guys his age that also enjoy that. So we're kind of all over, and it's been a busy week. We had a week off about a week ago to celebrate like Independence Day, 4th of July, and we had just finished the first half of the year, 950 meat birds, finished raising 950 meat birds from January 11th to June 26th in different flocks. So we were ready for a break. So we decided to take a break from poultry operations and our small farm operations on that week during 4th of July, and we just hung out together, our household, and we made it down to East Tennessee. Love it there. Spent some time in the mountains and time hanging out. So anyway, we were back last Saturday, so it's just back to the full-on 24/7 grind this week, and that's a rough transition when you come off some of that downtime and you got to go back to the grind. But it was ready. We were ready. It was time to be back. So on the poultry operations going on this last week, we had to get to the processor and pick up poultry to get it home, and we had the egg subscriptions kick back in, and on-demand egg orders that we were filling, and meat orders that we were filling, and people picking up, and a lot of customer communication going on this week to update folks on what we have available. So, and then last night I went to the farmers market, a local farmers market here, and I got the second piggyback story will be on that here in just a moment. So anyway, did that, and then like I said, today we're just all over the place. Household, we had a birthday this week and anniversary this week. My husband and I, we've been married 23 years, and wouldn't change a thing. So we're really abundantly blessed. But anyway, so it's been, it's been a good week. We also had some extended family that had some health concerns going on this week, and praise be to God, things are looking good. Things have made positive turns, and looking really good. So couldn't be more grateful for that. So anyway, the little piggyback stories, we are going to try to take a look at the hens and show you the snacks that we're giving them, and want to tell you what's coming up. But the little piggyback stories, I had my middle son in here when he got off work at the feed mill, and I told him, I said, hey, I saw a garter snake, and it was here right around the foundation of our house, and we're pretty snake tolerant, except for when they're at the foundation of the house, because in the past we've had snakes try to nest like right up against the foundation of the house, and I told him, I said, really like you to get this snake because I think that's what's going on. So he's very handy with catching reptiles and handling these animals, and he enjoys it. So so he was willing to catch the snake, and I don't know if I've mentioned a lot or mentioned any. We homeschool, and so a cool thing about homeschool is that it kind of instills and develops this approach that every opportunity has some learning in it, and learning isn't limited to a classroom. So this was kind of like a homeschool moment, homeschool opportunity, even though he's graduated this spring. But we just we kind of look at things from that approach. So he did catch a snake for me. He had a friend here, and we ended up he dispatched the snake, and because it was a female snake, and preparing to not lay or hatch, but preparing to birth, baby snakes around the foundation of the house. It was a small garter snake. So anyway, dispatched the snake, dissected the snake, found at least 14 live little snakes in the mama snake that were going to be like birthed here around the house. And so I'm sorry if y'all disagree with me on that, but it's just, we don't want them around the foundation of the house. Very snake tolerant, but not moving in with us, not going to wake up and see them when we get up first thing in the morning. So anyway, that was interesting though. It was very interesting, and we ended up, the dogs did not want the snake carcass. We ended up putting it in for the hens, and so they checked it out. I don't know if they'll do much with it, but and then the second piggyback story was, I went to farmers market last night, and if y'all have farmers markets where y'all live, we highly encourage, go to the farmers market, because you get to meet people who produce great food. You get to make connections with those folks. You might even see something that you're inspired to want to try yourself. So we have one here, and it's just once a month, and it's in its second year actually, Beverly Waterford Farmers Market, and they hold it in Beverly, Ohio, and it's like, I bet it's doubled in size since last year. But I was in there, and we don't take poultry in. We prefer to run that, out of our home place where people come here to pick up orders of meat. But we do go in with our dehydrated chicken feet that we make from the chickens we raise. And we also go in with candles with a local business. We partner with them. They're willing to do a special label for us and let us pick out fragrances from their candle line. We pick out some seasonal fragrances, and they do a label, for our farm. And so we take the chicken feed and the candles in there. But coming home, I'm in the truck, and I'm thinking, I don't think that my cell phone is in the cab of my truck. And so I think, oh, glass half full, trying to be glass half full. Maybe I had it in my folding chair, folded my chair up, threw it in the back of the truck. And on the other hand, realistically, my back of my mind, my brain is saying, no, I laid it on my bumper. And so it's only about 4 miles from home, but there's some turns to negotiate, there's stop and go, there's railroad track, little bit of grade up and down. So I'm taking it easy then, watching my rear view mirror, and I'm thinking, just it's gonna go home, and it's gonna be whatever it is. And my phone's nothing special, it's outdated, it's beat up, but if I didn't find it last night, we wouldn't be doing a YouTube video today. So I wouldn't believe this if it hadn't happened to me. I get out of the truck, and there my phone is on the bumper. So it rode 4 miles from market to home on my bumper. But anyway, so that was just kind of a couple stories from this week. But we're going to look at the snacks we're giving the hens and walk out to the hen house and hopefully get to see where they've laid the eggs. So here's what we're going to be giving them. We had kind of a drag it through the garden supper last night. So we've got some cucumber ends and some of the corn that we didn't finish. We're going to give to the chickens. And this is from Witten's Farm. And y'all know we don't get anything from the businesses and people that we mention in our videos. But our kids, 2 of our kids have actually helped hand pick corn at that farm. 2 a.m. in the morning, hand picking the sweet corn. It's the real deal. So Witten's Farm has farm stands all over our part of the state in central Ohio, and it's good produce. So we're really just really in awe of what they accomplish. And then I got this at Beverly Feed and Equipment, our favorite feed store. And my friend Lucy in there, she said that they have regular flavor and wild berry flavor. So we picked out this one. She said her hens like it. But that is... it's good supplement, you know, and we also like that it's kind of a boredom buster for the hens. So we're just going to go in. I don't think we're going to get to go show you the snake that we dispatched, but you know, that story is what it is. I'm going to go in here, take a look at the hens real quick. I'm going to run out of video in less than a minute. So there's some pretty hens, but gonna take a look at where the eggs are laid and then wrap it up. This week coming, we are going to do some videos on the challenges of raising Cornish rock cross meat chickens. So we hope you'll join us again. The girls are warm. It's about 90 degrees out. They're coping just fine. We've got some nice little egg clutches here. Got a hen laying an egg. She probably has several under. There's one. There's Silver Chicken. She's almost 4 years old, I think, y'all, and she's still laying eggs well for us. Americana. I know there's several eggs there underneath her, and she's laying eggs. And I know we have some behind the girls' doors. And they've been, see that